First of all, I would like to say hello to you and all my classmates. My name is Bukanke and today I'm going to do a presentation about the economic impact of COVID-19 in Pacific Asia. According to this topic, I have 5 contents. The first is about the introduction. As the COVID-19 pandemic continues around the global, governments, investors, business, and households are beginning to understand the financial and economic costs more clearly. COVID-19 has impacted on the economics of Pacific Asia regions that we exposed to the economic costs of lockdown measures, particularly so in China, as well as known on effects through supply chains, tourism, and financial markets. We set off our focus on the historically shaped downturn in the first half of 2020, but with a potential of a repair recovery starting later this year and into 2021. And the next is about the economic impact in Pacific Asia that is has severely depended growth in LRP significantly hindering poverty reducing upwards. According to the World Bank, China's GDP is expected to slow to 2.3% in 2020 from 1 to 1% in 2019. Global containment measure has significantly reduced economic activities. Amplifying the impacts on EAP economics through the collapse in tourism, plunging trade and substitutions to global supply chains, developing EAP growth, excluding China, is projected to slow to 1.3% in 2020 from 4.7% in 2019. The pandemic also led to the abrupt and significant heightening of global financial conditions impact LAP economics with elaborated debt levels. Kind of Laos, PDR, Malaysia, Mongolia, Vietnam. And additional depressed commodity price will affect the region's commodity exporter Malaysia, Mongolia, Myanmar, and Indonesia, while regional oil importer will benefit from lower oil price. And here is the gap of the economics policy report from the World Bank. About the global value chains and supply and demand shock, Asia's value chain have closely integrated the economics of China, Japan, the Republic of Korea, Hong Kong, SAR, Singapore, Malaysia, Thailand, Vietnam, and Cambodia, such that the highly coordinated value chains allow exploring large economics and scale present in manufacturing. Less expressed value chains such as textile, wood, and food products has also formed between China, Cambodia, Bangladesh, Malaysia, and Indonesia. And about the outbreak of COVID-19 has severely disrupted value chains focused on advanced the goods in China, and the quality is split and some provinces like Wuhan, Guangdong, and Chongqing. This area is produce all the product kind of machine, air conditioner, but it will stop. And the price is low down. About the social crisis, the priority increases vulnerability to shock. but it's also on the individual and collective relations can be impact shock. Poor households are less resilient. Resistant. It's because of the low level of income, and it's with a limited opportunity to borrow, do tend to report the destructive coping strategies. And the COVID-19 pandemic is likely the revenge candidates not part of this game. The World Bank export over 11 million people in the East Asia region fall into the poverty 2020. And low skill service sector and employ a large number of people are lower in the line. About the general impact to the type of crisis, as also imagine the, the crisis of care, and 70% of the workers in the health social sector globally, with the percentage is 90% in province in China. It's also health worker, and this is predominantly female health worker reduced. About the financial stability on the bleak, the economic impact of COVID-19 is deservedly affecting its financial sustainability of different economic players, and the corporations and individuals as well being pointed out with macros and financial fundamentals are better than the beginning of the previous financial increase. And this is the gap from the GDP of the economics. The response to the decrease, the enormous diversity of countries in Asia and the Pacific means the response to the pandemic and the ensuing economic crisis where necessity refer. Every country region has been affected by pandemic due to decrease to the significant degree, and many countries in the region was quick amount submulate packages and cushioning the economic social impact with three ways. About the conclusion, the first outbreak is come from China at the end of the 2019, and it split all over the world with a lot of countries, and our different society identify and social growth is belong to determine of inclusion within society by intention. Our vulnerability to epidemics, according to the World Health Organization report, closing the gap in the generate health. And moreover, it's also about the different economics are valuable in different ways: China, Malaysia, Thailand, Vietnam, and such as many countries, while the details differ from different to the other countries support. Measuring fall within three broad characteristics. And at the end is the reference. You can go to make it clear from the topics. You can go through the reference with this link. Thank you. That's it for my topics and for my presentation. Thank you.